Welcome to QueAquatics and Exotics. My name's Suzy, and let me show you what I'm doing during quarantine. Oh, look what I got. Oh, package. You want to take a look at what I got? I went to Aquarium Co-op to get some stuff, and he recommended this website to go for fish, and I did. So let's go check it out. So I just got a package in from Aqua Huna. I was perusing all over Aquarium Co-op, and I had never noticed this before. But I do know that Aquarium Co-op does not ship fish anymore, but he recommended somebody who did. I want to see if they had anything that I liked. Well, guess what? They did. One of the things I ordered was out of stock, or I think they were damaged. So that was 4 calico Rycote goldfish. But that's okay. They guarantee fish are 99% water. This is the acclimation process. Fish are very resilient, but they can tolerate gradual changes. Not all water is created equal. pH shock, temperature shock are primary killers of new arrivals. Well, I'll make sure not to shock anybody. Shock is preventable by taking these simple steps. I have some quarantine tanks set up for them. Float your new arrivals for 15 minutes in the sealed bag. And I know why we're going to keep it in a sealed bag, because once we open the bag and the oxygen hits that water, all that waste in there turns to ammonia, and there'll be a huge ammonia spike. After 15 minutes, cut in the bag just below the clip. Be careful not to cut off the tail portion of the bag, which is including the clip. You'll need that later. Open the new hole you've created with your fingers and dip the bag into the tank, thereby adding an inch or two of water. Perfect, I can do that. Repeat this step every 15 minutes. And then pour the fish with the water from the bag into the tank. With the water from the bag into the tank. Say what? And then pour the fish with the water from the bag into the tank. I'm going to acclimate slowly, but I think I'm only going to put the fish in the tank, not the water. We guarantee arrival. Ooh, good. Okay. Heat pack, still warm. Let's see what we got. Are you ready? Fork tail rainbow. Not very colored up, but absolutely understandable. They will. Wait till you see them colored up. Woohoo! Emerald Dwarf Rosboroughs. Let's see if we get this. And this is my last bag. Pea puffers! Oh, they look good. Look at these pea puffers. Not one sunken belly in the crowd. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful pea puffers. Let me go get them into their quarantine tanks. So now we're going to head over into a part of the fish room that I don't always take because it's my laundry room. And I don't like airing my dirty laundry. Oh, look at that. That's my wall of 40 breeders. So that's Jay. Here's the quarantine 29-gallon tank that my new fish are going to go in, at least the 4 rainbow fish and the Rosboroughs. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn this to a blue light, because who wants to be acclimated in bright light? These. And these, we're going to let these guys float for 15 minutes. Right now they're getting temperature acclimated. I'm not opening the bag as per the instructions. I'll come back in 15 minutes. So I have to open this up and add a little bit of water. And we're going to acclimate them to this water. These are going to be beautiful. So we're going to let them float. Now I got to open up this one and add some more water. Not very colored up yet, but they will be. I cannot wait to see these all colored up. Okay, now that they've been sitting in this water for about 10-15 minutes, just add a little bit more water. So I will do exactly as the instructions say and continue to float them. There we go. The instructions say to use the water in the bag. I've never done that before, but this, I'm following the instructions exactly as it is. Because I want the best success. They're empty. Let's do the next one. I think this is very weird that it says to use this. I've never seen instructions say that, but if they're guaranteeing me live fish, I'm going to follow their instructions exactly. Beautiful, okay. So now all the fish are in the tank. They're in quarantine. So I quarantine without medicine. How beautiful, huh? So I am going to turn off the light, let them get used to this tank, and I'll keep coming down and checking on them and seeing if I see any kind of diseases or ick or anything developing, any kind of stress. So I really want to take a closer look at these fish, so I'm going to put my GoPro in to watch them for a little bit. I want to take a look from the inside point of view, and while we do that, I want to talk about the fish. Let's start with the fork-tailed rainbow. What really attracted me to this fish was their amazing beauty. They are gorgeous with bright blue eyes and their beautiful grayish-green body, and just look at those fins. These fins are amazing colors. They're bright yellow fins with a little black edging on them. Their rear dorsal, their anal, the caudal fin. And look at the two pectoral fins. They're like up a little bit higher on their back, and they're turned upward a little bit. Oh, they look like angels swimming. As soon as I saw their picture, I knew I wanted these fish. It wasn't just their looks that attracted me to them, it was also their personality. They're peaceful fish. They swim mid-tank to the top part of the tank. I think I'm going to keep a lid on this tank. These fish are captive born and bred, but they come from a little creek and a river east of New Guinea. These guys are schooling fish, so I don't want to keep them less than 6 of them, and I want to breed them. They're easy to breed, but they have a life expectancy of like 3 years, so they don't live as long as some of my other fish, but they might breed easier. So they're not going to be outside summer tubs because I can't control the temperature so much, because they like it between 75 and 80. So I want to keep it right in that temperature. If they're outside summer tub, and there's going to be a huge fluctuation. Now, as far as eating, they're omnivores, so they'll eat just about anything. Flake food, freeze-dried food, fresh food, frozen food, bloodworms, plant-based food. So they'll eat just about anything. They're small, but they can get up to 2 inches, maybe even 2.5 inches. So they're small, but they're not quite as small as these dwarf Rosboroughs. Absolutely gorgeous, tiny, tiny fish. So tiny they're going to be 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Now these are called emerald dwarf Rosboroughs, and they have many names. Emerald dwarf danios, thick band purple zebra danios, cross-banded dwarf Rosboroughs. This too is another fish of amazing coloration on this. So not only is their body kind of an pinkish oranges, they've got the turquoise stripes down them, which is absolutely beautiful, and then they got that little spot at the base of their caudal fin. So the males are just a little bit smaller with the Rosboroughs than the females, but they're very peaceful fish as well, and they kind of take up from the medium to the lower part of the tank, which is great because the rainbow fish occupy the medium to the top part of the tank. Now, these guys aren't schooling fish, they're shoaling fish. Their diet, they also like the pellets, the shrimp, baby brine shrimp, microworms, daphnia, insect larvae, bloodworms. So I think I'll be able to find food that everybody will like. What do you think of this Aqua Huna? Aside from a little bit with their acclimation process, but you know what? I followed what they suggested and everything worked out fine. I really like ordering from these guys. I like the quality of the fish, the service, and the shipping can't be beat. I'm going to have to go back and get more, if you know what I mean. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. Nah, hey, everybody, it's SuzyQue. So come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.